up loud, ready for a scene. Then they freeze mid-step, 'cause the sidewalk's clean. Fresh white line, like a battle scar. Every edge in place, every mark a star. Mr. Bill's curves, where the strong stand tall. Trip up the chaos, hold the front line wall. Good stone guardians, watching every turn. Mr. Bill's curves, make the doubters burn. Boots on the ground, badges in the night, neighbors on the porch, backlit by the porch light. Every sharp corner, like a drawn-out sword. When the crowd surges, they hold the accord. Mr. Bill's curves, where the strong stand tall. Trip up the chaos, hold the front line wall. Good stone guardians, watching every turn. Mr. Bill's curves, make the doubters burn. They chant and they push, but the line doesn't fade. Every painted edge, every groove that was laid. Dreamy haze above, steel in the street. Mr. Bill's curves stand where the patriots meet. Mr. Bill's curves, Mr. Bill's curves. Mr. Bill's curves.
How we doing, everybody? How we doing? How we doing? Who's the first one in the chat? Who's the first one in the chat? Nobody's in the chat right now because I'm talking. Tahiti Waves, the first one in the chat. Thank you. I was just looking at that. So I quit looking at the news. Everybody wants to watch Cam and BCP out there. Oh, good. Music. Okay. We'll take a few orders today here. BCP's locking up, so let's go to Cam here. What are they up to today here? Looks like they're traveling around somewhere. Catch that one up there. The chat there. Play some sound. Put a banner up over here. How you doing, Grandma?
Yes, the snowbanks make the streets narrower.
I was wondering if they were in the same car. Yeah, that's.
All right, so we got Commander Babino and a convoy above ahead of us. Ton of protesters. All those cars in front of us are protesters, including that Fiat right there.
Wow.
And we've got a bunch behind us as well. They're all tailing the convoy. And Commander Babino is stopping at gas stations, trying to buy stuff, and being denied service. So that video is up on my Twitter now. Make sure you go to Rapidly. It's a crazy video. I'm going to post it on socials as well. Instagram, TikTok.
What's your opinion on it? Why'd you kick him out? Okay. We don't support ICE. And so he's not allowed service here. Commander Babino, is it legal to deny service to federal agents?
Maybe they're against Italians. They're against Italians. That's it. They're anti-Italians. Those convenience
Agents are up
stations.
here on the left waving at people.
They get out of the middle of the road there. Minneapolis police will find a reason to pull you over if they
Fire truck is coming.
think that you're a right wing. Yep, yep.
Are they not going to pull over for this firework? I was going the other way.
Yeah, yeah. This is not my weather. I'd be inside. Turn the stove on too, probably. Oh, 71 degrees is my temperature, guys. What's your temperature, Tahiti Wave or Terry Evans? What's your favorite temperature for your house to be? Wherever you're at. Doing pretty good. Grandma, thank you so much. Hope you're having a great day too.
What's your opinion on it? Why'd you kick him out?
Put that on loop. I wonder what Vivino's answer was. You couldn't quite hear Vivino's answer. I wonder if Pam Bondi is out there. I'm guessing maybe Pam Bondi kind of allowed, Cam or and BCP to kind of be out there too, to kind of watch their back or whatever, have the few cameras on the situation, about what kind of stuff they have to put up with out there. She's supposedly out there. At least yesterday she was out there. Get a little more legal action against these people's. Ooh. We'll ignore what we just saw there, guys. We'll ignore what we he was trying to get past that red light in time, but
So one way.
Yeah.
he's got I think he has 4-wheel drive on that thing.
We're still following the convoy, guys. Nick is in a hearing testifying. Good. Hope he does well. LA Captain, thanks for the $10 super chat.
Nick Shirley, yeah, we got stuff on him. Doing good. Thanks for watching, guys. 3 people watching. I'll take that. 61 degrees in Southern Tahiti Wave. She always rubs this stuff into everybody out here. I don't know why she does that. That's not nice. You rub it in 61 degrees over there. It's like 35 degrees here in Oregon. Supposed to getting cold some places in the near future, like really cold or something. We'll see.
There we go.
Do I show 2 screens, guys? You want me to do the news while we're watching this too, or not? Or just focus on this, maybe.
Don Lemon's in a blue Bronco.
Oh, East Tennessee's.
I haven't seen him at all.
Wow. Over that area there, and along the eastern seaboard, I would imagine, kind of thing. Virginia, North Carolina, or is it just kind of in that midsection? Not really. East Tennessee's not really the midsection, but it's not quite the coast.
There go the whistles again.
Watch out! Watch out! You gotta
All these
be.
people have
All these
whistles.
people have whistles. Everybody's out at school watching.
See, they're all coordinated. They all know when to be, where to be, how to be, and what to be doing.
That's what I was telling people the other days. See, they're stationed right at these kind of major choke points. There's like a school or something like that over there a second ago. So
They're all coordinated. It's crazy.
I wonder where they get the money. Tri-Cities says
Speedway. Yep. Gas station.
Does every city have like a Tri-Cities? I've noticed that Washington, I know, has a Tri-Cities area there, or 3 cities really grouped together. I think Oregon's got one down south. Strange, all cities have like a Tri-Cities. States have a Tri-Cities area. Do you have? Tennessee has one.
All right.
Make sure
I'd like to win, boys. I think
Sure,
they're all parallel with each other. They got to be, right?
Go run and get a water bottle.
I'm not. I have to piss though. That's the problem.
Are they? I'm going there with a red hat. Wait, what's the restaurant there? In and Out? Or is that no, it's a convenience store. Okay.
I'm with Turning Point.
Huh?
I work for Turning Point USA. I'm not a. I'm just letting you know. Yeah, it's all right.
You should get some good.
Look at all Xander Mercado out there doing his silliness. He's intentionally quiet on that one there. You try to switch to.
The immigrants are the ones that let you guys in the most. That's
always the
legal immigrants support you guys the most.
Well, it's the legal immigrants that
exactly.
They love
exactly. Yeah. It's I don't know.
Are you guys in the F-150?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, who is that? Well, you guys left.
Well, they all think we're you guys.
I don't know. Well, I was like, man, there'd be some undercover.
Yeah. No, that's us. Yeah.
They think we're with you guys.
Yeah.
Kind of are. You're on American side.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly, man. Yeah. Yeah. No, they hate me, so I mask up and.
Oh yeah. Oh, they hate me.
Yeah, I bet.
BCP's inside.
Yeah, I bet.
Kind of a bad signal though.
The black vests, we stick out.
Yeah.
On
Yeah.
purpose.
Lavina's in there.
Yeah.
Makes it easier to find myself.
Yeah. Yeah. I got some pretty good pictures of you guys earlier. I had my big camera out.
Oh, nice.
I was taking some cool shots.
You guys are pretty calm.
Yeah. I'm gonna catch this over here.
Did you just call him a commie?
Is it still buffering, guys? This guy's a snowboard with him.
You here to harass some fucking Abuelitas? Yeah, you here to harass some fucking grandmothers? You're here to take some guy out of his house in his fucking underwear? Does that make you feel good, huh, asshole? You fucking Nazi bitch! Fuck you! Get back to your fucking shit!
Disgusting people.
You fucking piece of shit! Everybody hates you! Everybody fucking hates you!
Everybody doesn't like people that have to cuss to have a conversation.
Oh, we got Pavina over here.
You fucking pig! You piece of shit! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Careful, careful.
You are useless and scared. You could be helpful though. You should be helpful for you. This is not helpful. You gotta stop this shit.
Disgusting people. Seriously, you think that's gonna change his mind? Yes, it sounds crazy out there. Psycho people. the better conversation they could have and still get their point across is the people you're going after today, what crimes have they committed? And if he says today, just going after people who cross the border illegally, then they could have a reason to kind of be mad at him in their minds. But if he says, predators, things like that, then they might sort of lose their minds.
Smiling motherfucker!
That's what he was.
Fuck off!
Wow, just psychos. I think maybe part of it is they've had so much ice there and snow and things like that any more ice or whatever that they just can't stand a different kind of ice or something. I know, bad joke, but
Yeah, gotta look good for your little pole. Yeah. Hey, where's your fucking nuts to go? Piece of shit. Rick, how much are you trying to hit? How long? Fuck off!
Did you guys have any success at this one? Did you guys have any success at this one?
Yeah, we did.
Good.
Just a few minutes ago.
Got it. There was a ramming just now.
Yes.
Wow.
Very close. What we don't want to do is bring this in that scene, so we'd rather bring them here than into the scene that they're in.
Gotcha.
It's better that they do this for me. That's a good idea.
there's a ramming somewhere, evidently. See if BCB's got any better audio here.
Let me get back in the car. My battery's dying.
BCB's gonna get back in the car. Crazy leftist. Crazy leftist. Liberal behavior. The ultimate and sore loser behavior here, guys. Sore loser behavior. Yeah, we know Biden probably wouldn't have done this stuff if he had won, or Kamala, but I'm sure some of the ICE agents would still kind of round up some of the troublemakers out there. Would these guys have been out there saying, no, you shouldn't go after them? They didn't mean to commit the crimes. No, they wouldn't. Because why? Because the media hates Trump, and therefore they hate Trump. And they can't think without mainstream media telling them what to think.
Tried.
Change my title here. Is there a Tesla around there? Yeah, you do the Subaru in front of him right there. You gotta expect the Subaru to be there. I'm expecting to see some Priuses around there, some Volkswagens, because these guys don't like Mustache Man and things like that. Probably some BMWs over there also, I would imagine, also, since they don't like the German Mustache Man that German cars started during World War II. Yeah, they don't like them, but
Just telling the media.
We're just reporters. We're just reporters. No, I got my dad's in here.
it's talking. Oh gosh, yeah. Good one to
Yes.
have it in, yeah. There's Tesla, I guess, at least for some company related to Elon. Oh, more of them coming around. Back to Russia.
More people came across the street.
There must be a youth center down
Rowdy
there.
Chick. Hey, thanks for the super chat. Yeah.
Let me turn your camera to where the stuff is going on.
They're like coming after us. They think we're Border Patrol. I keep showing them my badge.
Mine's in chicken. Oh, chicken. Oh,
They got them blocked in. They're over there.
Shit. Let's go.
Look.
I gotta go out.
Shoot, I gotta get back out. Sorry, I can't take you guys with me this time. Sorry.
They got them blocked in.
impeding. Really, you want to charge us for impeding?
Heads up, heads up.
You had your chance.
You break, Bovino.
All right, go back to the car, guys.
Got him almost right in the face, didn't he? Who's driving? Who's driving?
Shit. Fucking sticky stuff. Go.
It's like they went right.
They did.
I was figuring which way you turn these things.
Yeah. I don't know about that one, Les, but yeah, it's getting wild out there.
They sprayed.
Yeah, I fucking narrowly,
Right there.
I narrowly avoided getting sprayed. The guy recognized me. I went up to one of the agents, by the way. I told him who we were. Good. And he said, "Are you guys in that F-150?" I shouldn't have said that, but he goes.
BCP's gonna get a speeding ticket or something over here if this keeps going here. Ooh, what's going on there? Camera issues. Trying to. What's his audio?
That white car is in the convoy.
You got a little bit in this system. The leftist convoy. You got to separate the ICE convoy from the leftist convoy.
Is this guy? No, I don't think so. No, he's not. He's not.
You want the badge? Fine.
Yeah, can we?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Thank you.
No problem.
We're journalists.
No problem.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Guy, the tow truck next to us let us in front.
People know, though.
Huh?
Let people know
People know what?
that we're journalists.
Yeah, I'm going to.
We're journalists.
We're gonna find out what it is. We got moment control right now.
Make sure they don't steal your badge, steal everything else out there.
What they know, so we all they
There's so many people. They're all here. Should I go out there?
No, they're getting routed.
No police around. No police. But they're around. They're just watching the live feeds out there. Is what they're doing, so they can sort of later on supposedly press charges against feds or something.
That's untrue. No, I saw the guy in the back.
Off the road.
Off the road.
On the freeway.
You're a freelancer. Give it the real outlet. No, you're in their car, man.
I'm not in their car.
Who do you freelance with? Please, one outlet.
I sell my outlet. I sell to everyone. CNN, MSNBC,
Okay, all right.
NBC, ABC, The
Now, a lot of
Independent.
news out here, three journalists.
Okay. Well, we just don't want to get hurt, man.
Psycho people. Don Lemon gets to say freedom of the press when he goes into a church, but these guys want to attack Cam out here almost violently for doing a journalist thing in public, not at a private church.
Damn, they're just rolling with the doors open.
I want to go around. I want to go left.
PCB suite is glitchy.
What are we going left for? Oh, try to catch up?
Yeah.
We're banging the left, guys. We're going to try to catch up at the other intersection. Yeah, we're going around. We are.
I know the feeling. My behind and my front side keep me out of doing that stuff. My Gen X other stuff. Nice looking house there.
This is kind of like getting a little dicey out here.
Yeah.
It started off as nothing. Now it's a little.
Not that good. We could go home in 2 hours, 3 hours,
Yeah.
3 hours.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, BCB's feed looks good again.
So, guys, I just tweeted about Commander Bavino saying that there was just a car ramming on federal agents.
He doesn't want to go into the investigation of that, I'm guessing, right now, but other thing else on his mind. Yeah, Terry Evans. I saw that he said something to the effect of he's not going to do the 25% thing or the 10 or 25% thing. I didn't hear anything about a deal. I'll get a look into that here in a second. My guess, though, is something to the effect of Denmark will allow a vote on allowing Greenlanders to decide whether to accept a USA donation or whatever in order for them to have military control of the island.
Brother. You got JD Delay in chat, guys. Okay, they're all down here.
There's a lot of restreamers on them right
Is the
now.
convoy coming
That's
this way?
him right there, bro.
Should I just get out and wait and let the convoy come to us?
And get attacked.
Press.
Yeah.
Yes. I'll show you my badge. You're good. Look, see. Look, right here.
Doesn't matter if he wasn't press.
Shit, I gotta keep this fucking thing handy, dude.
Exactly.
So when he was asking me what car we were in, he goes, "We were really confused." No, it's fine. I'm not gonna say anything. He goes, "We were really confused when you guys waved at us. He thought we were undercovers." He was like, yeah, we were super confused what happened. Look at this. Chris, do you have badge?
Yeah.
You have badge? Okay, good. All right. I think when we get out and go down there.
I'm not sure.
They just smoked it. They just smoked it.
Smoked it. They smoked it.
Get him. Oh, dude.
I'm a journalist. Holy fuck.
Fucking
Jesus.
terrorist. Fucking terrorist.
I'm on it, boys. I think it's just smoke. I don't think it's gas. If it was gas, they'd all be running away.
All right, can you guys hold it down from here? I gotta use the restroom. Stay with me, stay watching. And I'm gonna.
Oh, it is gas.
Oh, it is gas. Okay. That'll clear the area.
Fuck you. The fuck out of my goddamn city.
I'm gonna change this real quick though.
Ugh.
Stay with me, guys. Stay with me. I'll be back. I'm guessing they had to clear the area. The guys are too far away to see what actually happened. But they haven't cleared the area to allow them to do their job in that area. I guess as they were sort of assaulted or attempted to be rammed. Let me know what you hear. Find out when I get back, okay?
Hey, make sure you have recirculation on.
What?
Recirculation, so it's not pulling air from the... Quincy. We're journalists. Yes, I just reported on it.
What news station? Fuck you! Fuck ICE! Fuck you!
Where's Kevin?
I don't know.
Is the convoy still behind us?
Yeah, I think.
Holy man, that was the good stuff.
Yeah. No, all the way. 2 blocks away, 3 blocks away. Hold on, yeah. I'll mute it, guys. Where's Kev?
No idea.
He hops out. Those.
My gas mask's so fucked up.
I saw it coming this way. I was like,
Son of a bitch, right? Okay, where's the fucking release thing on this guy? There it is. Okay.
Okay. I'm muted.
Shit, this thing doesn't want to stay on.
Call him.
All right, guys, so we lost Kev. We're trying to find him. I'm throwing the gas mask on.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, they probably got out of there.
Yeah, but where did they go is the question. We should probably try to find the convoy. I bet wherever the convoy is, Kevin is probably close.
Circle back.
You probably followed him. Yeah, follow the whistles, exactly. minutes. I have no idea if I'm leaving soon or not. Speedway, 6,000 Portland Ave. No way, they pulled into another speedway. Are you serious?
Already?
No, we were just at that speedway. That's where they were leaving when they had to gas, was that speedway. They blocked them in.
He said come to something. I don't know where that's at.
What is it? Let me see. The smoke shop. Tell them to send drop a pin. No, there's audio. There should be at least. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Insurrection Act now. I actually, my position is Insurrection Act 3 fucking weeks ago. That's my position.
Thank you.
We're trying to find that convoy again, guys.
Street they won.
He's like, yeah, we're. I'm a journalist. Holy fuck. Jesus. I'm on it, boys. I think it's just smoke. I don't think it's gas. If it was gas, they'd all be running
He
away.
needs to drop us a pin.
You think it was just at 26 in Lindale? Where's Lindale at?
Oh, it is gas.
What I missed? What I missed? Let me see. Troublemakers, no troublemakers. Good. All the good people in the chat. Good. Oh, you're a big BlackRock person. Okay, come on. I see how you
I
are.
think we're blocking people, Quincy.
So, come on. What happened before I had to go to the restroom was they had to lay smoke or green gas or whatever. I'm guessing camp was too far away at the time because they were disrupting to such a degree that they had to kind of deploy gas or whatever to get the troublemakers out of the way so they could do their job somehow or another. Hopefully there'll be an interview later. And Quincy BCP is out there trying to follow him. Oh my God.
I think the idea was to keep the protesters away from the side of the car ramming so that agents could make arrests and do their thing.
Or that. I wonder if it was a situation where their agents were stuck in the car after it got rammed and they had to stay there because they were probably surrounded by crazy lefties. So they didn't want anything in their car to get stolen like that one time. Just a guess.
Cool. Okay, come on, cars. Let's go.
Come on,
You're in a Subaru.
They're intentionally going slow to slow you down, likely.
Feeling good? charge. Yeah, we're turning on Lindell right now. So it's up ahead, the convoy on Lindell.
Yes.
Yeah. If these cars are this car in front is not a protester, so
Well, do we think Kev's going to be able to make it? Was he with them?
he's on. He said he was over this way.
Is he with the convoys?
I don't know.
DB Cooper, thanks for the super chat.
You can't turn this car. It's just.
Where's my camera, too? Like, my camera is missing.
Hold on. Your stuff.
It's fine. My camera is like missing. I don't. Have you seen it?
I have not seen the camera.
Dude, somebody might have taken it. For real. I think somebody literally stole my camera. Were the windows down when the car was parked? Was the truck locked? Dude. Fuck me. That's literally like it's fucking $5,000.
Down in her seat.
Oh, there it is. Okay, we got it. Oh, my shirt's in the back seat for someone.
So this is the
We're good. Nobody stole it.
Got a little scare there.
It joined up with this van, or is this van?
No, it's up ahead. That's why it's all backed up.
I am a mess, yeah. Gotta figure out how to tighten Preacher's rig down here. Okay, that's the problem. It's not screwed in. Sorry, guys. You guys are gonna get a little busy here for a second.
Like, what's going on here? You know, so Cam is like the only guy that calls him preacher. Everybody in the West Coast, anyway, and most people call him BCP or BC preacher, or Black conservative preacher.
Like an idiot. Yeah. For some reason, this thing is supposed to. Everything is supposed to be lefty loosey, righty tighty.
It's opposite.
Yeah, you got like fucking lefty tighty, righty loosey.
The old town here.
Maxwell Drive, yeah, but
Yeah, okay.
it's also not
Thanks,
safe.
guys.
It's also not safe to leave Kevin out on the street, so we got to find him.
Hey, Abe, how we doing? Nice to see you. I was trying to raid you last night or whatever. I thought I did, but then I didn't see any viewers go over there or something like that. But I think by the time I raided you, it was just like bots or something like that in my stream or something.
Call him? You want to call him?
I'll call him. I told him to drop me a pin.
You do not. I always told him
He says Milk Jam Creamery, 2743 Lindale.
that. I know, but I can't. It's right here. So,
This is it?
well, I mean, seven what?
2743 Lindale.
I have to type that in.
Yeah, it looked pretty good. I kind of stopped watching and went to bed after Speakeasy.
All right, let's come up to him.
We're coming up to him?
Yeah, tell him to get out.
Okay. Tell him to get ready to jump in. There he is right there. I think that's him. Jump in.
Come on!
Hurry up. You're losing it. Okay. Troll. All right. Convoy's ahead of us.
Ooh, good timing. Yellow light.
Last I saw them, they were going.
Yeah, I saw some.
I might be able to find. Chat, I'm gonna let you go for a little while. We're gonna refine this convoy, and then I'll
right,
go
I'm gonna
live.
mute it.
Okay, guys.
Okay, Cam's going bye-bye. Preacher's gonna mute. Let's do this. Let's turn it off. If your battery was, he's gonna go down, I think. Or is he just gonna mute? He's just gonna mute. Yeah. You're watching BC? Yeah. I had them both on my screen, one on each screen there. Oh yeah, he's out there doing his thing right now. Yeah. Cam, so wait till they're able to relocate the convoy wherever they're hiding there. I don't know how they do it or whatever. Maybe they've got an inside source. But anyway, while that's going on there, I'm going to try to multitask here. Do some news coverage here of stuff that was happening today. How am I going to do this? I'm going to do it this way. StreamYard makes it hard to do two screens at once here, so I'm going to try showing you that there, and then at the same time, put this thing on the sidebar here. See if that looks okay to you there, okay? That side, this side, go that side. And Nick Shirley was talking about things today here. Let's see what he was talking about.
I'm here today to speak on behalf of all hardworking, law-abiding, tax-paying citizens here inside of the United States. I've helped bring to light widespread fraud that's happening inside our nation, and we the people have had enough of our hard-earned money going towards fraudsters as if it's no big deal. As I speak here, I want to ask everyone a question. How much do we trust when we pay our taxes it's going to benefit our nation? People erupted during the Boston Tea Party over just a few percentages as they believed they were being taxed without representation. Nowadays, we have the representation, but do we trust our representatives? My name is Nick Shirley, and I made a 41-minute video that I posted on platforms like X and YouTube. My video received over 100 million views, and it created instant change within our government. As the federal government launched investigations in departments such as Health and Human Services, froze over $185 million in child care funding until businesses can prove they are legitimate businesses. I actually became aware of the fraud that was happening in Minnesota in June of 2025, as I was there for a separate video in Minnesota and started reaching out to me, asking me if I was making a video on the fraud. I said, well, what fraud? And this lady, she was a real estate agent, and she says, well, I'm having a hard time selling my properties because people are curious about these assisted livings that are popping up next door to some of the houses that we're buying or the home healthcare clinics.
Wolfie, I may have by accident, or you saw that guy that was causing trouble, that based guy or whatever, trollbot, whatever it was, and you would have a tendency by accident to chat right when his thing was popping up. So I'm gonna go see if I can track you down here while you're listening to this. Hold on.
From the state of Minnesota as to how much money these places are receiving. I said, great, let me come to Minnesota and we'll make this video about potential fraud that was taking place inside of Minnesota. We go to a daycare, and I'm instantly surprised by what we see. We arrived, and it was an industrialized building, and there was 2 daycares registered at that building. And the first thing I noticed is all the windows are blacked out, and there's no footprints in the snow of any children. There's no playgrounds or anything that would make it look like it's a child care. But above me, a sign read, open 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. But there was nobody there. The doorbell did not even work. And then we continue to go to other daycares, and we notice the same pattern. No children, blacked out windows, and one daycare, a learning center, spelled Quality Learning Center instead of Quality Learning Center. They had received $1.9 million, yet with that $1.9 million, they could not even spell Leering right on their sign. Governor Walz has said he's been fighting fraud in Minnesota since 2019 and said the buck stops with him. However, how long would it take for you to notice $1 million leaving your bank account and not knowing where it's going? That's essentially what had been happening in Minnesota for years as billions of dollars had been misplaced. And meanwhile, while people like Governor Tim Walz call people like me a white supremacist, delusional conspiracy theorist, he actually decided to drop out of re-election because I believe of how deep and extensive this fraud is. Thank you very much. Since my reporting, the HHS department froze over $185 million, and to this day, not a single business has been able to prove proof of legitimacy. How fast would you be proving that you are a legitimate business if you have children to actually feed and to take care of? You'd be sending in that paperwork instantly. I made this video to document the widespread fraud that has been taking place, as I truly believe all fraud is bad. And people like me, my generation, we're sick of seeing tax dollars go towards fraud. We just want to have the same opportunities that our fathers and our grandparents had. And when you see people making millions of dollars by committing fraud, it upsets everybody from all age demographics. And so I hope today we can have a good conversation, and I think we can all agree that fraud is bad and that fraud is fraud. And I wish the best for our country, and I think that's what needs to be happening, is to crack down on all forms of fraud. So thank you for having me, and God bless the USA.
Hey, Wolfie, I couldn't find you on there. Hey, that spammy bot. Did you use a different name besides Wolfie, or like a username or something like that besides Wolfie on the as your part of your name or something like that? I had so many people blocked on there, usually spam bots and TOS breakers and things like that. It's hard to find your name on there. Is it spelled the same way your Rumble name is spelled? What I might do is sort of make you a moderator just to get it out of that situation, I think is what I might do. See what else we got going on here, or see if this audio is back on the VCP by chance. So got a bad feed out there. Trying with this battery situation, maybe. Yeah, that's what they're doing. It is the same spelling. Okay, let me see if I can find your thing on YouTube and just make you a moderator or something like that. It should kind of kick you out of a band list that I don't even see you on. I don't see that coming up at all. So let's go back over here. And where this one is there. Give you some more content here if I can. Ooh, I thought I was trying to find the bookmarks. There we go. This is actually, I don't like that one. I already saw that one. 43 seconds.
Him, is that him? Yeah! Open the door!
See what they're doing? They don't know who it is. They assume it's somebody bad that's a right winger, and they're going after the person. If they have a red car, let's go after them. Maybe they have some suspicion of who it is, but this is not good behavior no matter whether you know who it is or not.
Oh my God! Drive! Oh my God! Just drive! Just drive! Stop! Wait! Let them go! Let them go!
Oh no, that was the Jake Lang thing. Never mind, that's the Jake Lang thing. Okay, that's a different situation. 31 seconds here for this one.
Just announced 10 billion. Toyota. Met Mr. Toyota in Japan. So what's your name? Toyota. I said, oh, do you own the car company? Yes, 92%. I said, you didn't have to be that specific. But I said, you're rich. Yes, I'm rich. But he just announced he's going to do $10 billion worth of plants. I mean, it's amazing what's going on. Look, it's amazing. We've never had anything like it. Or 650 billion. I mean, it's so many. One just announced 10 billion. Toyota. Met Mr. Toyota in Japan. So what's your name? Toyota.
Trying to multitask here. Give me a longer video. A short video. I got a longer video.
If you're legal or illegal, you'll get deported. It is just it's straight simple. They can look like me, you, her, him. If you're legal or illegal, you'll get deported.
A European country right now. Then why aren't you doing it to Canadian? Yeah.
As it goes through the list of Canadians and other white people and everything. There you go. It's a list of people that we went after that are you think we don't go after. Oh, God. Let's do double. I can't find it in there.
It's simple. It is it's straight simple. They can look like me, you, her, him. If you're legal or illegal, you'll get deported.
From a European country right now.
Hey, Wolfie, are you on my Twitter or my Discord? Send me a message with your YouTube page, if you would, for me on Twitter or Discord, and I should be able to fix it that way because I can't find your YouTube page this way. So that should help me solve it. I'll keep looking for if you're hidden in the things there also, but my guess is YouTube puts it under a slightly different name or something like that if you're there, and it's hard to see it on the list here. Let's do this. How's he doing? Is he caught up to the crew yet here by chance? Nah, he still hasn't caught up to what's going on yet, looks like. Eventually, it looks like there's quite a few cars there. Maybe he's getting closer to the crew. Usually when they follow him in bunches like that. Let's see if we can find this thing here. Oh, Dave Medina. Here's a 2-minute video here. A guy running for Oregon governor.
He saw me with Fox 12 Oregon calling me a J6 writer, and guess what? It has absolutely backfired on them. If you go look at the comments across all social media platforms, the people of Oregon see through this propaganda machine, and the people of Oregon are awake. We are going to win, you guys. Me and my team have been working hard all day on the phones. We have been organizing volunteers. Hang in there. We had a historic number of volunteers, you guys, so just hang in there. We're going to get to you. We're going to organize, and we're going to get this thing moving to victory in May. And I'm telling you right now, this propaganda machine out of Portland, it does not phase us, and it shouldn't phase you either. Those of you who are may feel down, I'm telling you, you're feeling that oppressive spirit that has been on us here in Oregon that we're going to break. The same one where it makes you feel bad for your beliefs, it makes you feel bad for telling people who you voted for. I mean, guys, they were calling Christine Drazan a MAGA extremist back in 2022. They said that she was a hard right turn for Oregon. Folks, their words have lost.
Hey, Wolfie, is it by chance Wolfenden Racing by chance? I'm trying to look for some sort of name. I'm in the YouTube feed. Did he send a message somewhere? Is he Republican? Yes, he's Republican. Yes. The conservative MAGA running on the Republican ticket. Yeah. Well, he's not a big fan of some of the Republicans that are in the state Senate and state House or something like that. But yeah, he has to run as a Republican pretty much. But trying to get Wolfie to hooked up. I am in the YouTube feed. Oh, maybe if you're one of the participants. Let me go back to that situation here. So there we go. There. Let me find you as a participant, maybe over here. No, only people I see as participants are Rose with Thorns and Tahiti Wave. So it's not showing up there as a participant. I'm not seeing you in the list over there. Let's see what's going on over here now. Oh, Cam Higby. Oh, that was earlier. They're still following these guys.
Power, and they are panicking. They are terrified of this campaign. You guys, we
are
going to take Oregon back. And I'll just say this, I'm friends with everybody. I have friends in politics that are Democrats and Republicans. I know Democrat legislators. I know Republican legislators. And if you see my work, and many of you have, and this is why you see through this so much, if you see my work online, you see that I talk to everybody, just like the great Charlie Kirk. He gave everybody a platform. I love everybody, no matter what your political background is. It's going to take a Republican to bring the state back and unite everybody and get everybody out of this tribalism, that in this division. It's not going to take a far leftist, you guys. The same Democrat Party and the same media machine that's pushing for child sex changes in men and women's sports, the same machine that is complicit in Oregon's decline is now trying to stand on the moral high ground. We're not going to let it happen, and we all see through it. You guys, fight with me, stand with me. You have one of you fighting for you finally here in Oregon. It's not going to take the political establishment to bring us back. It's going to take you and I, and I'm honored to be in this position, you guys. Thank you, Fox 12, for the exposure. Next time, reach out to me for comment. I'm happy to sit down and interview with all of the fake news in Portland. Let's bring our state back, you guys. Join me. You guys picked the right fighter to get behind. We're going to bring this state back. I love you all.
Try it again, Wolfie. Try it again. Yep. I fixed it. Yep, I fixed it. Yep. I had to. Trick is when it shows the people that are banned or whatever, it shows the name and everything. So that's how that happened there. So feel free to if you want to hide your other name or whatever, feel free to take away that comment on Rumble over there too if you want to. Let me see if I can take it away for you. There you go. I'm just gonna delete that message. Just I don't want people to know who you are if you don't want them to know who you are. There's a whole lot going on. Let's see what else we got in the news here. Well, BCP has some issues there. Anybody still watching me on the stream or not? 27 people. Thank you guys for still watching. Yeah, everybody likes to see Wolfie out there. Yep. No, not going to ban him. It was an accident. So you guys, who was here the other day when that based guy came in with about 20 different things, and I was like, and he would say something stupid or something like that to me, usually to me or something like that, some fake news. And then I'd ban him. I had to ban him, and then I had some mods in here. I had to make them bigger mods so they could help get rid of him. What did Newsom say?
Your reaction to what he had to say about you?
That's right. Yeah, we'll hear you.
I think he said something very different last night. I didn't hear new scum. I heard new.
I have the chat muted, you guys, because we're talking, trying to figure out something. So that's why it's muted. Thank you guys for joining and watching. We're tracking down where the convoy is at. Bavino, in case you guys are just tuning in. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share, please. And again, the super chats are open. And I also have PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, Zelle, Buy Me a Coffee, Give some Go, the BC Preacher.
We used to bring in Chinese political prisoners, and we would ask them, when we speak up and call out your government, is it bad? And they said, well, in the short run it's bad because they torture us. But if you don't speak up, they will torture us and forget about us. And the idea is right now is we have to be speaking up. We have to go out. You are doing everything, and our neighbors are doing.
Speaking is fine. Standing in the way of law enforcement and putting things in their ears, blasting and things like that, that's not fine. That's not free speech. What you're allowing and encouraging is that second thing I said. That's one reason you might be going to jail sometime soon.
Doing everything, and I can't stress enough on this. We're winning it because we're doing it with Minnesota.
You went offline.
Minnesota decency. Yes. Oftentimes talk about this, and I know people are discussing this a lot. I spent a lot of time with John Lewis on nonviolent resistance. The resistance matters. We're not telling people to be silent, but we're not telling people to go out and cause problems. We're going to cause good trouble. I served on the China Commission in Congress. Ironically enough,
cover some news while we're doing this, you know.
Watched him yesterday with those beautiful sunglasses. What the hell happened? But I watched him sort of be tough. Emmanuel Macron, I watched him yesterday with those beautiful sunglasses. What the hell happened?
Yeah, you're all good.
But I watched him sort of be tough. Emmanuel.
Tough guy.
By the way, they should be grateful also, but they're not. I watched your Prime Minister yesterday. He wasn't so grateful. But they should be grateful to us. Canada lives because of the United States. Remember that, Mark, the next time you make your statements. Canada gets a lot of freebies from us. By the way, they should be grateful also.
A lot of freebies.
Well, now you're seeing, since I've posted that video, lots of other people have started to go to other locations, for instance, in Ohio or in Maine or in California. We're also seeing the similar fraud take place in other daycares, for instance, in a lot of other locations.
Yeah, I have a particular interest in California, being from that state, and we know that there's been a lot of fraud. There was $32.6 billion that's been confirmed in unemployment insurance fraud. There's 1.2 million fraudulent community college applications. Have you gotten any sense, or have you seen any signs there that sort of are similar to what aroused your suspicions in Minnesota?
Yeah, and fraud in California might be worse than the fraud in Minnesota.
What makes you say that?
Well, $24 billion went missing for homelessness. They've been trying to build this train for years, yet there's hardly anything to prove for that. Fires.
Yeah, those are good points. So you look at let's run through a couple of those. Because I mentioned the areas where we have confirmed fraud, but then you also have these areas where you have so much spending, and then we look at what results from that spending, and there's nothing. So $24 billion in homelessness, and yet the homeless population went up, and a state audit found that they couldn't even figure out where the money went or what the outcomes linked to that spending were. Is that something that is kind of a red flag for you?
Yeah, it's a major red flag, and you don't even have to be smart to be able to know that that's a red flag.
Well, unfortunately, our state legislators haven't managed to figure that out, or at least the governor hasn't. So what are you saying about him?
They're not smart. No, but yeah, I mean, it's so obvious, and that's what we saw in Minnesota is how complicit the government has been in enabling this fraud to happen. Quality Learning Center had over 90 violations, yet they continue to give that daycare $1.9 million.
Boom, drop the mic. Look into that pew-pewing here in a little bit. Yeah, he did a really good job. Yeah, BCB, for some reason, his feed it's smooth now. It's a little bit grainy, but, you know, better than nothing. I'm still trying to keep an eye on Cam if he goes back live, but I'm guessing he's not going to go live until BCP has audio going on right there. Nobody else is live that I can see either. Let me refresh that. Yeah, nothing else going on there. Check. Focus on the news, I guess. Nothing else to do.
Is this land on which we're going to build the greatest goal? And number two, psychologically, who the hell wants to defend a license agreement or a lease, which is a large piece of ice in the middle of the ocean where if there is a war, much of the action will take place on that piece of ice. Think of it. Those missiles would be flying right over the center of that piece of ice. All we want from Denmark for national and international security and to keep our very energetic and dangerous potential enemies at bay is this land on which we're going to build the greatest golden dome ever built. We're building a golden dome that's going. And number two, second.
Yep. Oops. The button I wanted to hit, not the button I wanted to hit. More tampon Tim here.
All the friends that come to see Gus, thank you for coming out in the cold, but more importantly, thank you for standing up for me. Thank you for standing up for our neighbors who don't have a fence and don't have people to take them around and don't have lawyers to defend them. And for every single person who...
You see the irony there? You're talking about fences and people crossing and not crossing fences.
It's so nice to see people out here not angry with us. So thank you.
Or the safety of him being behind his fence there, you know, the safety of not allowing people he doesn't know to come into his property. You see the irony, anybody?
From around the world. People identifying, and there's a lot of people saying, okay, I was sleeping on Minnesota. And I think what you've done and what our neighbors are going through to see this, and I oftentimes told this story, I served on the China Commission in Congress, ironically enough, as co-chair with Marco Rubio. We used to bring in Chinese political prisoners, and we would ask them, when we speak up and call out your government, is it bad? And they
You heard that part of it. Stop doing that.
Can you say the fraud in Minnesota again? Because you kind of stuttered.
Yeah. Wait, are there going to be cuts in this, or just going to be one take?
Which will make it perfect. So if we ask for to say it again, it's just to make sure you say it perfectly.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, so my video on the fraud in Minnesota is the most viewed video ever by a creator, longer than 10 minutes, expose style, Mr. Beast.
Can you say the fraud in Minnesota again? Then you kind of stuttered.
Okay, I just want to see the. We'll do a refresh, see if we find out anything about California pew-pewing. You said it was involving something there. That's not what I want. Trump on Greenland. Do you want me to read this for you real quick here, guys? How new is this? 1 hour ago from the White House. Based upon a very productive meeting that I have had with General Secretary of NATO, Mark Rutte, we have formed the framework of a future deal with respect to Greenland and, in fact, the entire Arctic region. The solution, if consummated, will be a great one for the United States of America and all NATO nations. Based upon this understanding, I will not be imposing the tariffs that were scheduled to go into effect on February 1st. Additional discussions are being held concerning the Golden Dome as it pertains to Greenland. Further information will be made available as discussions progress. Vice President J.D. Vance, Secretary of State Marco Rubio, Special Envoy Steve Witkoff, and various others as needed will be responsible for the negotiations.
Yeah, you guys have it muted. Just have it muted while we're finding.
They will report directly to me. They will. Thank you for your attention to this matter, President DJT. See if we can find the other information there. Yeah, we already know that. Cam Higbee, we already saw that live video there, but you can.
Do you work here? Do you work here? You guys kicked him out? What's your opinion on it? Why'd you kick him out? Okay.
We don't support ICE.
Because I wanted to.
And so he's not allowed service here.
Nope. We don't support ICE.
Commander Bavino, is it legal to deny service to federal agents?
If it is, I personally don't care.
Earlier this week, 2 hours ago, trying to find the other information you were just mentioning there, guys. Speedway in Minnesota refuses to. Yeah, we already saw that. Camden got a good shot there. The way they treat heads over there. I wouldn't even treat IRS agents like this. You guys don't know what a Nazi is. Court sides with DHS. Federal court overturns activist judge who tried to ban federal agents from using force to repel obstructionists, leftists in Maine or Minnesota. Rule of law wins. Federal agents will not stop until every illegal is gone. You had your chance. Back up. Back up. You know, it's how they always put women in the front of the line. It's like they can cry victim. Take your mask off. Disgusting people.
Put out pretty soon. I mean, we'll see. It's right now a little bit in progress, but pretty far along. It gets us everything we needed to get.
Will the U.S. still get Greenland? Will the U.S. still get Greenland, sir?
Say that convinced you.
Say it.
What did Mark Rutte say?
Well, he's a great leader. I think he's fantastic. He's Secretary General, was representing the other side, which is really us too, because, you know, very important member of NATO. I've done a lot for NATO. And it's really nice. I mean, it's a deal that everybody's very happy with. How the deal is going to be.
Saw that. Conspiratard. I'm not sure what he's up to there.
Don't talk to Fuck you.
I appreciate you.
Oh, this was the Portland area. The kids are out there interviewing people that got taken out of school, and then leftists were out there kind of yelling at them. And the Ryland guy got hit with the hospitals. concussion or something like that, but he's okay. Somebody stole the paper that his sister had and tried to eat it. It's disgusting people.
Yeah, she just said that she's telling me.
Wow, they're just wild out there. Geyer Digital 1 hour ago. BCP is live. Yeah, I know. I'm watching him right now. We already saw that stuff. Okay, let's go back to the bookmarks.
Refuse to leave.
You're going to be arrested for trespassing.
Okay, that's all I need to hear.
Okay, so you're leaving?
Yep, I am leaving.
All right, let's go.
That's all I needed to know.
All right, fantastic.
So from here on out, just make sure I get your name. What's your badge number since
83.
You'll be named on the litigations. Thank you very much.
Litigations?
Yes.
Oh, fantastic.
Thank you very much.
All right, yeah. We also need to get your ID.
I don't have any ID on me.
Oh, and that's not a problem at all, sir.
And
can I grab your name then?
No, because I'd be an infringement on my Fourth Amendment right.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then, if you're refusing to identify yourself, you're going to come with us.
Where am I going to be arrested for
Yes.
that? Okay, look, then under duress.
And I appreciate that. Okay. So I'm not going to comment on it.
Nope. 18 U.S. Code 700.
Yeah, I know. Are you refusing to leave?
If I refuse to leave,
you're going to be arrested for trespassing.
A little commercial there for you. Here's another commercial. They probably allow other people that aren't real leaders there as private citizens, or guests or something like that. My guess is he's a guest of France or something like that.
Wow.
So keep an eye on BCP there. It's the video you're watching in the background. Teacher at Becker High School in Maine caught arguing with a student over the viewing of Renee Gold, falsely claiming that the ICE officer was not in danger while telling the student, just because you're alive doesn't mean you're intelligent.
You're arguing
because his move should have been to go like this if he was really afraid. Your job as a police officer is to de-escalate.
So a split second.
No, he had no.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
She was not
You're arguing right now. You're arguing.
Because watch the video. He was not in
Just
danger.
because you're yelling doesn't mean you're winning an argument.
What did she say? The video.
Trying to find
Not the videos.
Convoy went.
She saw the video.
So
Because you're yelling doesn't mean you're winning.
that's what we're doing at the moment. I may end this stream and going.
Just because you're alive doesn't mean you are intelligent.
It's something that she got shot, but it's a split. You have to split. Yeah. And they're not. You're gonna take that. She's fucking stupid.
Yeah, that teacher. What the teacher should do if she's going to bring up that topic is, in my opinion, this is what happened. Other people can have their opinion, and we can do a thing called agree to disagree. That's what most people would do, not assume that the video you watched tells you everything about the story. Maybe watch other videos. Maybe listen to eyewitness testimony. Maybe things like that,
Manchin and Kristen Sinema, Democrats would have already nuked the filibuster. We have this one moment in history with Donald Trump at the helm, with a trifecta Republican government. I say nuke the gosh darn filibuster, pass law after law after law, make our health care more affordable, secure the border, deport criminal illegal aliens, make the economy better for struggling American citizens, and show that we are adults in the room, that the Republican Party is ready to lead, and the American people will vote Republican, but we must show that we are leaders. Nuke the gosh darn filibuster,
well said, Rose. Yep.
And get it done. If it weren't for Joe Manchin and Kristen Sinema, Democrats.
Let's not bring up those. I mean, unless it's a social studies or a current events class or something like that, why is that brought up? I mean, my guess is the kids brought it up because it was a hot topic at the time whenever that video was made or something like that. So sometimes you have to kind of bring up controversial things, but you don't have to be controversial in the way you bring them up. Byron Donald's had something to say.
It's inauguration morning here in Washington. As you see, west side of the Capitol right behind me. Special thanks to Congressman Diaz-Balart for awesome seats. It's
old news on that one.
Killed in a crash in Rowan County on Friday.
Just hours ago, Catawba College shared a statement saying that Fletcher Harris played on the soccer team and he died in the crash. Highway Patrol says it happened Friday night on Amity Hill Road in Rowan County. Harris was a goalkeeper on the team for the past 3 seasons.
Now, head coach Alex Murray released a statement saying his dedication, character, and positivity left a lasting impact on the program. Also tonight, Highway Patrol tells us Skylar Provenza was the other person killed in that crash.
Tonight, the suspect is identified as Juan Aguilar, who's facing a laundry list of charges, including felony death by vehicle and DWI. He's being held on a $251,000 bond tonight. He will go before a judge on Tuesday.
Wasn't North Carolina also giving Trump a hard time when he tried to surge in North Carolina? I think some of the North Carolina people were kind of giving him a hard time there. I'm not sure how much. Probably maybe just this Raleigh or something like that, or the college towns.
Remarkable thing. They're trying to protect his parishioners.
And even the parishioners, I imagine, have felt and feel intimidated. And
they did. And there's going to be arrests in the next several hours, Greta. There will be arrests tied to that. And people will be brought to justice for how they violated.
This was brought up at least 19 hours ago on this one here. So hopefully
the law in that situation.
Well, Don Lemon is a journalist, and so I thought he was going. And so when I first saw it, I assumed he was going in as a journalist covering it. I mean, I go into a bad place and ask questions all the time. But when his comment about the white supremacy all of a sudden made me think, well, maybe he wasn't there as a journalist.
Yeah, well, Greta, not only that comment, but the fact that ahead of time, before this even happened, he said that he'd conducted some surveillance before they went into this church. He identified individuals that were going in with him that were activists in the work that they'd done in the past. The fact that this entire situation was then posted on the Black Lives Matter website, all of that is something that they're going to be responsible for. Well, and that pastor really did a remarkable.
I'll keep an eye and see if I see anybody else out there live today or doing anything like that. But right now, there's not a whole lot else going on. So gives me a chance to finish up my news thing that I wanted to start the day with, but not anything else I can see happening right now. No, not on YouTube and anything on Twitter. I think it's a couple of people subscribed to me. Thank you guys for the new subscriptions. Ooh. Let's see what we got here.
Is the Democrats, Biden. Dr. West explained that. And I think the thing is, it's not political to say that we don't want murderers in our country. We don't want pedophiles in our country. We want those people identified and we want those people punished.
Why are you not working with ICE to get rid of them?
Hold on a second.
No, but it's a fair question.
Hold on a second. Just let her. And you.
No, but you just said you want to get rid of them, but you don't work with ICE.
Let's let her make her point so we can understand what she's trying to say. Go ahead. That'd be great.
Wait. Don't mansplain to me. I don't have to explain my opinions and base them on facts or anything like that.
Thanks. Go ahead, Lee. We all want that, okay? And if Donald Trump wants to get on TV and say, our problem is we haven't highlighted our accomplishments enough, I would say, great, highlight your accomplishments. Prove it. Prove you are getting the worst of the worst. Show us the murderers and the rapists and the killers that you are arresting. Stop yourself. Then tell us you're not rounding up.
With a picture.
You can't stop yourself.
You haven't made a point in a minute.
Man. Hang on a second. Zip it, please.
No, I'm sorry, you're not my mom. And second of all, you don't get to make it up. We've had the posters at the White House, the people that have been arrested. You said, show them to me. We have showed them to you.
Ben, just a second.
Not a good moderator.
You don't like it.
Ben, just a second.
You think they'd be able to have a decent moderator when contentious debate stuff over there, and like, get to your point, give it 30 seconds. We only have a news show here, but don't take 2 minutes to get to a simple point.
Seconds later, he turns back around and tells his colleagues to call 911.
Shame! You shot!
I'm not sure what that was about. 16 hours ago.
Investigations are done by acquiring records. Investigations are then furthered by putting witnesses in the grand jury and making a presentment for a case, which our partners at the Department of Justice and the Attorney General will do in any case. But let's make one thing absolutely crystal clear under President Trump's leadership. He has supplied law enforcement the resources they need to protect our American communities. He has also given us the mandate to enforce the law. And the law is simply this: no one, elected official, private citizen, or otherwise, gets to impede and obstruct a law enforcement investigation. No.
Who can impede an investigation? Someone? No one. Okay, thank you for that.
No one. And this FBI is committed to working with our interagency and our Department of Justice partners under President Trump's mandate to make sure Minnesota and every other city across this country is safe. And that's why we're having the record year that we're having under President Trump's brilliant leadership. You have subpoenas out.
Well said, Cash. Well said. She would do some work on other issues and things like that a little bit more, but thank you for doing the basics of being an FBI guy, unlike the last guy. Mexico sends 37 more cartel members to the United States. 92 total transferred under Trump pressure. Mexico's security minister announced another 37 high-impact criminals flown to the U.S. On 7 military aircraft. That brings the total of 92 cartel members transferred this administration. They landed in Washington, Houston, New York, Pennsylvania, San Antonio, and San Diego. I can't wait to get Alcatraz built. Put them all in Alcatraz. Commercial. Ooh, watch out. Getting kind of. Say it again. Ooh, he's getting close. I heard you the first time. Oh, a classic.
$5 million. You're getting rid of $5.5 million to lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, and intersex advocacy in Uganda, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
I can't believe we're arguing about this. PEPFAR, we're not denying life-saving care to anybody, are we?
No, and $10 billion would remain for that funding.
You're getting rid of $5.5 million.
It's just so funny.
Question for you. I'm with Borderhawk. It's hard to get coffee in the Twin Cities without seeing signs of ICE can't enter, but everyone else can, or restaurant.
And they were denied again today, at least one establishment, from purchasing food or drink from there.
Or supermarkets. Based on everything you shared today, what is your message to these businesses, to these organizations that are obviously trying to push out ICE and your operation?
Sure. And this goes to anyone, not just those businesses and organizations. Don't fall victim. Don't fall victim to that heated rhetoric and those lies that are often spouted by, say, a Mayor Fry. Mayor Fry actually told his police force to fight federal agents in the city. And you should have even seen the look on O'Brien's face, Chief O'Brien. His eyebrows actually raised at that one. So don't fall victim to that. Our Border Patrol agents, our ICE officers, are parents. They're citizens. They enjoy the rule of law just like everyone else. So to deny them a cup of coffee or lawful commerce seems to be absolutely opposite of what we would expect in a lawful, orderly society. Did we like what happened with the church there a couple of days ago when individuals came in and disrupted almost violently a church service? Absolutely not. Same thing. We should treat each other with respect, dignity, and that is why we are here in this city as we take those violent criminals off the streets. That's respect and dignity.
Well said. I'm going to pull this other one out over here real quick for you guys. We'll check this news out here. Not that one. This one here. The House Oversight Committee has officially voted to hold Bill and Hillary Clinton in contempt of Congress for ignoring a subpoena. This will not now move to the full House, which could very likely result in at least Hillary being arrested. They arrested Bannon and Navarro for the exact same reason, and both of them spent time in prison.
Find Hillary on the Hillary R. Clinton contempt report.
I'm trying to see which ones are. The green means that they voted for it. The reds means they voted against it. Rokana, of course, is against it. So recognizing the other names over there that are voting against it. Garcia, I think I recognize that one. Frost, I recognize that one as a lefty. And Donald's voted for it. Sessions voted for it. Mace voted for it. Jordan voted for it. Good. Boebert voted against it. Look at the red over there. What? Oh, there we go. She changed her vote. I hit the wrong button. Oh, Talib? Is that the same Talib that's the lefty? I'm guessing that's going to change over there. I mean, maybe she's so far left that she considers Bill and Hillary Clinton to be fascists.
Have all members been recorded who wish to be recorded? Does any member wish to change their vote? Seeing none, the clerk will close the vote and report the vote total.
Mr. Chairman, on this vote, the ayes are 28, the nays are 15, with 1 voting present.
The ayes have it. Pursuant to this vote, the committee hereby favorably reports and adopts this report recommending that the House of Representatives find Hillary R. Clinton in contempt of Congress for refusal to comply with a subpoena duly issued by this committee. We will move the report to the full House. Without objection, the motion to reconsider is laid on the table.
Mr. Chairman, pursuant to House Rule 11,
blah, blah, blah. That's the ranking member Raskin whining about something. Like he always does. But anyway, I thought that was interesting news. Here's some news in Portland homeless situation.
Edits and everything else. Hey, everybody, in the links below is my Substack. Click on the link and please consider subscribing to it. It's where I write weekly articles.
Usually he does a thing about the news. That one's just getting on a Substack, but that was Kevin Dahlgren on Twitter.
And taking it right to the House.
Last night, a few hundred ICE agent agitators are gathered in Lafayette Square, not far from the White House. Basically, it's on the other side of the street from the White House.
Of the executive branch of this government that speaks in our name, but does not stand for what the people stand for, and we're out here showing that tonight.
Yeah, Scott. Yeah, we had a few people from all sorts of different areas. There are some new people from Rose or something like that. I'm not sure if she came from another streamer or something like that. Belinda's been around for quite a while. Snex has always been around for quite a while. But then the Scott and Abe or whatever from the Panelverse. But not until Abe, he's from the Panelverse or whatever, he'll get mad at me for some reason. Because Abe and Scott don't know the power of the Panelverse.
Who was convicted of child sex crimes, and we're here to try and take pedophiles and rapists and murderers off the street.
But
yeah, we don't want you guys to get hit by cars. Watch out, please.
But what if so the
but
bad guys?
We are someone in this neighborhood that's in eyeshot of our location has sex offenses. Convictions, and we're trying to find them and arrest them and get them off the street, but obviously it can't happen with us. So thank you.
How long have you been around?
How long have we been around this neighborhood? Just to maybe 2 hours. So
how long have you been a part of ICE?
Almost 2 years. Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
love
ma'am.
you.
Have a good day.
Bye. Take care, guys.
Go home to your mom. Go home to your mom.
Did you hear that he was ICE as Biden was out there? Did you understand that point? Not just a Trumper.
No, we're here to try.
Well said, buddy. How many more do I have to do here? I thought I was almost done. I still got quite a few more here. Let's keep you guys entertained if I can here, but I'm not finding it. You guys to keep entertained too much. You guys probably want some music to keep you entertained or something like that. Play a song I haven't played in a while. How about that? There's something about grifting or something like that. I'm not sure who did this one here, but.
Who's got the keys to the treasure chest? Not me, not you, but he does best. Mr. Bill with the tilt of his hat. He's a hurricane wrapped in a diplomat. Cashing in on the fallout glow. Where the river bends, that's where he'll go. A paper trail to a throne of sand, built by the work of another man. Grip the sky, grip the crown. Turn the silence into sound. Mr. Bill don't need no crown. Just a game and a hustle round and round. Slicker than oil on a rain-soaked street. Words like fire that you can't unbeat. He's the shadow dancing in the light. The fine print you make.
Bill Tifa wrote that song. Just FYI, that wasn't me that wrote that. That's a grift song. He's trying to think that I'm a big grifter. I'm not a grifter. I never ask for money or anything like that. So I don't want to hear anybody say that I'm a grifter. But the music on that one sounded good. So, but it talks about grifting. I don't do this grifting thing. I might inform you guys about where buttons are down there, or something like that, like a like button or a subscribe button somewhere down here, or other buttons over by the chat. But I don't do the grift thing. Let's see what's going on over here. What's she talking about?
These women, and I'm going to be showing them.
Oh, this is the. I don't want to show that one. That's what Ryland's sister or whatever was showing some things over there, and her brother got attacked in that area. I think that was a crazy situation.
If Tim Walz and Jacob Fry would simply. Yeah, this could all come to an end right now if Tim Walz and Jacob Fry would simply cooperate. In cities and states across this country, you have local officials, local law enforcement, local political leaders who are simply cooperating with the federal government, with DHS, and with ICE. What does that mean? It means you get to go into the jails and you get to take custody of illegal aliens in an administrative way in the hallway, as opposed to having to send ICE agents into a community and chase them down because the local politicians in Minnesota have let them out into the street. This can all end today if the Democrats in Minnesota, you're not seeing this chaos anywhere else. The ingredients that are causing the chaos are unique to Minnesota. It's called Walz and Fry. Cooperate,
that's
and
this
silly.
ends.
The government has privately and publicly every day of this begged for cooperation from the state officials in Minnesota. They beg every single day.
If they've done that, Scott, then why aren't they telling?
You're an idiot. They've been doing it the entire time. A quarter of the focus of the campaign was to get people on board.
Telling the American people that they've done that. Why are they instead? Wait a minute. The image the government wants.
All ICE and federal law enforcement are trying to do are remove people like this off of the streets of Governor Walz's city in Minneapolis and of his state in Minnesota. If you look at some of the individuals in this photo, these are all illegal alien criminals who came into our country under the previous administration. This is some of the most disturbing crimes you will ever read about. And
the terms of Clinton. What were the terms Clinton wanted? Did he want to be able to write the questions that the people would ask him or something like that, or have sort of make plenty of specialized French water or something like that? I could imagine this nonsense that Clinton wanted. Bill or Hillary, they both should testify for different things.
There's only a few reporters in this room who will actually talk about these individuals. This is all ICE is trying to do. They are trying to remove people like this from Governor Walz's state. And so, yes, he should pick up the phone and he should say that he will cooperate with this president and with the federal government in making Minnesota safer, because that's all President Trump and his administration want to do.
Drop the mic. Dave Medina here, running for governor, talking about Portland and Democrats.
We don't have to agree on everything, but what's your vision for Oregon? You know, my vision for Oregon is that we can all come together again, Chad. I want us to all come together, and we don't have to agree on everything. But man, this tribalism and this back and forth, it's not sustainable for our land. And I'll say that for all of America. You know, the left here, the media is already labeling me and already saying this stuff. Oh, you were at January 6th, and it's just like, look, man, if you're going to tag me for peacefully protesting just because I walked into an open Capitol, I didn't hurt anybody, I didn't assault cops, I didn't do any of that. You're going to tag me for that, but what you've done to our state, you're going to let the Democrats off the hook for that. And you're going to let them talking about the media. You're going to let the Democrats off the hook for what you've done to this state and the businesses you've driven out and the people that have died under your watch because of the drug problem and the homelessness issue that continues to get worse. You're going to come at me for me peacefully protesting.
Oh, it was a one-person interview, not have it recorded. No transcript. Oh my goodness gracious! Can you imagine? Obama wanted, and Hillary was with him, wanted the most transparent government in history. And he wants no transparency whatsoever. An interview.
When you almost let Portland burn to the ground in 2020 and let everybody off the hook, including our elected leaders. The DA in Portland was dropping cases left and right. Nobody was really held accountable for that, for 2020, for what you did to the city of Portland. And you're going to come at me for peacefully protesting when my way was paid to go there to peacefully protest and see Trump one more time. I'm not buying that, and I'm not accepting that. And you can call me all the names you want, but your words have no more power. Their words have no power. So my vision for Oregon is Oregon citizens first. Again, guys, it's not that hard. Our government is supposed to work for us. It's not supposed to work against us. And that's what Democrats do in Oregon at every turn. They work against us through taxes, through demonizing our police and our federal law enforcement, spending billions of dollars on illegals for healthcare. How are people within the party not outraged? I will tell you, a lot of people are, and a lot of Democrat voters are disgusted with their own party here in Oregon. And we are going to change that, man. I'm excited to help lead that.
Well said, David. Well said. Where is this? TPUSA chapter. Arizona State University gets attacked heavily.
Hey, let's get him.
The guy on the left was Chad Prather. The guy on the right was his partner. I don't know what his name was.
All right, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right.
Arizona, usually, you break the law there, you spend the night in jail at least.
To the presence of an attorney to assist you prior to questioning and be with you during questioning if you desire. If you can't afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you prior to questioning. Do you understand your rights? Yes. Okay.
Points messaging is very white nationalist, neo-Nazi behavior, and I think.
And that gives you the right to break their stuff and steal their stuff, destroy their stuff. Is that what you're trying to say here? Even if that was true, it still doesn't give you anybody the right to do that. You idiots.
They spread hatred everywhere.
Have you heard of any of Charlie's old videos? Tell me, where did he spread hatred in any of his videos?
To the point where people are being lynched and unlawfully arrested.
Okay. And that's why you flipped it over?
Yes.
And that's why you decided to break the law, because you were confused about other people that aren't breaking the law, thinking that they're breaking the law. Oh my goodness. Sad colleges these days.
Did they say anything to you that bothered you, or was it just the plan the whole time to go in and tip over the table?
It's their social media mainly.
Their social media?
Under normal circumstances, I would never do something like this. But
normal circumstances. Somebody using free speech on your campus is a pretty normal thing.
this regime, we're run by a Nazi pedophile, and I don't find that I can reconcile that.
You'll have time to reconcile that in jail, I guess, huh? See if that was a good decision to act like a crazy person or a bad decision.
Up to white people asking for papers. How do you know? Because I've been watching the news. Everyone that's being approached is a person of color.
And what's your news? TikTok? No? What's your news? TikTok?
International, local.
Bro, go get educated for real. You're worth something maybe if you go do something with your life.
Education, right? You gotta look at the factual basis, right?
Yeah,
look at the percentages of who illegals in this country are versus Latin American based or European based. That's your facts that you want to look at, right? If you want to throw color or factuals in there, race interest, right? I am a person of color, right?
So you're very two-faced.
Very two-faced. He just got through saying the reason they're going after a majority of Latin American type people is because a majority of them, hey Kitty, how you doing? They don't understand facts. He just gave them a fact, and they're like, I'm going to ignore that, and I'm going to do what? Look at your skin color instead of looking at the facts.
Allegedly, right?
Yeah. They are not going up to white people asking for papers.
How do you know?
How do you know? Earlier in the stream, or whatever, you saw that big list that Christy Nome put out of all the Canadians and things like that they've arrested too, white people for illegally being here. We saw that. I think we already saw this one maybe.
Last summer, if I were sitting in, I've been thinking about a couple of things. One, last summer, if I were sitting in a church right now in Minneapolis and a bunch of people burst in, I'd be on edge because last summer a shooter showed up at a Catholic church in Minneapolis and shot a bunch of kids. 2 died. I think 30 people were injured. 26 were kids. And so the terror in that church, I think, is probably warranted, if for no other reason than we've seen radical violence at a church in the not too distant past. We've also seen, I think,
Look at her face. Is that almost disdain for Christians right there?
To create violence. And
are you sad because of the people that he's referencing that had their lives affected by violence? My guess is you got your cranky face on because you're thinking that he's a white nationalist because he cares about people that are Christians.
Mayhem and fear in churches around the country, synagogues and other places. And so I
can't believe you're advocating for Christians.
I feel like the radical left is somewhat emboldened right now to go up to and now into places of worship. It sounds like the FACE Act is what they're going to use. I've also heard today from some sources that the Ku Klux Klan Act of 1871, they may look at that for bringing charges to Don Lemon and these radical leftists that went into this church. I think if they don't do something to these people who did this, you're going to see it proliferate in churches across the country, and that would be very regrettable.
You make a good point about the issue, but it isn't necessary to say the radical left did this. It's
Why?
protest.
It's necessary to stop.
You're
Is it
making
not
it
necessary
political.
to
It's
tell
legal.
the truth?
How do you know? You know who was there? You went through the videos and looked at all the faces
I watched
already?
BLM
and I also
activists.
looked
Yeah,
at the list of people that they themselves published. It looks like the radical left to me. I mean,
You know all the people in Minnesota who are on the radical left.
I mean,
or the left.
they published a
doesn't matter
list
who
of
they
the
are.
Black Lives
Yeah,
Matter
and
activists.
When he's trying to give her the facts of the people, it's on social media. They advertise that they're left on social media. They advertise that they did this. The reason we have these videos is because they advertise it on social media. There weren't a lot of churchgoers that were showing those videos. It was the lefties that have to put their media out there. And all you have to do, click on profile. What do the profiles usually say? BLM, Ukraine, stop the genocide. Radical left.
all is the same
Don, who I think we all know here is the radical left.
Don says he was there covering it.
Okay.
Don can speak for himself on this, but that's what he says he was.
I wouldn't speak for him.
Yeah. Well, what you do is you look at all the context. You see that he was hugging and kissing the protesters before they went in, and kind of lollygagging and things like that. That's not being a journalist at that time. There, just FYI.
I think I have to.
I know. Oh my goodness! I imagine there's some people, Jake Lang types or something like that, that are thinking about doing something like that in the near future. Like, okay, and then if he does do something like that, he'll bring a video of the Ellison or whoever it was the other day that said on a news show or something like that it looked like free speech to me. Like, hey, your attorney general said doing things like this is free speech. So I'm just coming in here with a Quran and a piece of pork, I'm just doing my thing. I don't think he should. I'm just saying, if it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander.
Yeah, I've been thinking about a couple of things.
Oh, we already saw that one. Canada or Australia here?
Amazing.
You're not in control
because
of your
you're pressing
emotions.
against me.
What do you think of the sparring match between the U.S. Embassy and Europe over censorship?
No questions.
You're the one who came up with the memo about a spell check for hate. Remember that memo you wrote in an article about 10 years ago?
I think that you should just stop interviewing me.
I know, but you're a censor by nature. You're the guy who came up with the whole plan.
I think you're being offensive.
Oh, does that mean I should be censored, though?
No, I didn't say that. I think you're being offensive. I think you should stop.
Well, don't you think you have an obligation to talk to the public?
No, I do not. And I certainly do not have an obligation to talk to you.
You're the one who fired the starter pistol for censorship in the whole industry.
Wow. Amazing that you know this.
Well, I read the article.
You did? What article?
It's either in the Times or the Post.
How interesting.
You talked about a spell check for hate.
Now what you're doing is you're having fun at my expense.
The wet thing
My
is.
God, what a problem.
It's a spirit in dialogue.
My God.
Why is it
Way, amazing.
You're not in control
because
of
you're
your
pressing
emotions.
against me.
Is this a spirit of dialogue? Is this a spirit of dialogue?
I'm not interested in a dialogue with you.
That's the entire
I am
thing.
not. You are now harassing
Who
me.
do you want to have dialogue with?
Harassment is illegal in Europe. Why don't you let me get...
Harassment is illegal. Are they intentionally stopping you or anything like that? No, they're not. They're walking with you.
You want me to go to jail for talking to you?
No, I actually would like you to leave me alone.
Well, you won't leave us alone. You're the one who started the whole censorship war.
I can assure you that you're just wrong, and I suggest that you stop.
Well, and as a man, you can say that, but you were the boss of Google who brought in a wave of censorship, particularly targeting conservatives and Trump supporters.
Really? Really? Wow, amazing how guilty I am, according to you. My God. And you need to stop blocking me.
Why are you pushing?
Because you're pushing me, and we have it on camera.
Does it make you really angry in real life to have to face people?
Facing you? No, not at all.
You seem super triggered.
Super triggered because you won't leave me alone. It's called harassment.
Do you think he should be banned from YouTube for his conduct here?
I do not speak for YouTube. Bye, guys.
That was great dialogue.
I've never seen such a man lose his control. He's lost his emotional self-control.
Are you afraid?
That was Eric Schmidt. He was a senior executive at Google. And I remember he wrote, it wasn't just a memo, it was a lengthy article, either in the New York Times or the Washington Post, a very prestigious paper. He talked about how censorship should be built into the internet like spell check is. He called it a spell check for hate or for emotions, that the internet should correct you in real time. And that's what I was asking him about. I've never seen him answer that, especially in the recent milieu of the U.S.
Say it again. We should build tools to help de-escalate tensions on social media, sort of like spell checkers, but for hate and harassment. Yeah, that sounds like censorship.
That the internet should correct you in real time. And that's what I was asking him about. I've never seen him answer that, especially in the recent milieu of the U.S. State Department basically going to war over European censors. He's clearly on the European censor side of things.
Have you calmed down from the crash out? Are you feeling better? Are you feeling better, sir? Are you feeling better? Do you want to go back to censorship online?
Why don't you guys just shut up?
This is exactly why we're here in Davos 2026 again.
Good job, guys. Good job. That's actual reporting stuff there. This was yesterday.
So the kids have walked out.
they let kids out of school that day too that were pro-ICE, and allowed them to kind of have their message like deport all illegals or something like that. I wonder if they would allow those guys to kind of walk alongside these people and get their message out. You know, what would be wrong with that? Would they be afraid of the kids getting into a little fight or something like that over difference of opinion? A majority of women in this situation, yeah, that's what happens. The guys are still back at school having snowball fights, probably. I made a sign. I made a sign.
Better not see you wearing red, white, and blue, flying a flag, eating apple pie, or even taking the day off work on the 4th of July.
Exactly.
You can wear orange and eat Big Macs on Donald Trump's birthday, but
Yes, you are. Panelverse. You and Abe Dinkus are the kings of the panelverse, okay? And you don't even know the power of the panelverse.
the 4th of July, Independence Day. No, you cannot celebrate Independence Day while simultaneously supporting a man that is actively trying to dismantle our democracy and undermining the Constitution at every turn, because you do not love this country. You do not value this country. You love Donald Trump for some unknown reason. You've decided to put him above our country and the principles upon which.
Do you know the principles? What are the principles upon which we were founded? Please tell us the principles.
It was founded. So save your bullshit. You are not.
Again, you're going to say the principles. You're assuming that because we're a welcoming country to everybody with different ideas. No. That's not what it was about. Sorry. Native Americans have different ideas. What did we do to them? Because in a lot of cases, we shouldn't have done some of the things we did to them, but their cultures would not mix with our culture, Western civilization culture. So since that didn't have, but now you think that, if the older Native Americans were around today, that we would kind of allow their kind of behavior to be part of the culture. Yeah, you see that? That's not a principle that's in America now. Sorry. You don't know American principles.
Patriot, you're actively anti-American. I don't want to see you lighting fireworks, eating hot dogs, anything. That is not for you anymore, because you, my friend, are not a patriot. You are not pro-America. You are pro-Donald Trump. And those two things are in direct contradiction. Those of us who actually give a shit about our country, we will celebrate while protesting the man that's trying to destroy it. The rest of you, sit your asses at home if you can't go into work, and try to do some personal work, because Lord knows that there's a lot of it that needs to be done.
Independence Day, she was talking about, that we're not allowed to celebrate it in her mind. Independence from what? Tyranny, people telling us what we can do, what taxes we should pay, and things like this. That kind of tyranny and fascism from England at that time there. Yeah, we kind of got rid of that kind of stuff. You like that crazy eye face, yeah. Hey, Tone Tech, how you doing? Nice to see you. Let's see what else we got going on here. It was longer conversation with those guys, maybe.
You profile people for how they look.
As you earlier in this video, or maybe later in this video, somebody profiled the black guy there and said that he's supposed to behave in a certain way. You're the one that said it with the profiling people.
Profile people for how they look and how they speak. Without your mask on and without your shitty little Timu getup, your ass would be stopped by ICE, and you fucking know it. You guys tried to detain your own person.
Your own person, after 5 seconds ago saying they profile people. You just profiled somebody 10 seconds later.
Oh, that's right, because you have the reading
my dude.
Oh, that's really nice to say to an African American working on his job right now. Thank you, Tech. It could probably be better. I could probably do fancy little videos and make the borders look kind of cool and things like that, or fancy stuff like that. But just keep it simple.
Dude, come on. You can't like fucking think this is gonna stay under the fucking ground,
Fucking go anywhere. This idiot isn't gonna learn.
Listen, working for the fucking
This black guy's not going to learn.
government? Like, you think that this is gonna save you from everything that's going on in this
Are they meaner to minorities that work for ICE than white guys? Interesting.
world?
you work for the government.
Hey, do you know that you have
Pretty
to work
close,
for
I think.
A
Pretty
white
close.
man who is out there racially profiling other people.
You just racially profiled him and said he.
That's fucking sick. In fucking Germany that I gotta carry my fucking passport.
You stereotyped a guy based on his skin color.
Are you guys gonna make me wear a fucking star like my ancestors? I'm fucking Jewish and Latin American, and I have to deal with this shit. My ancestors were fucking murdered by Nazis, and now you guys are back doing it all over again. Fuck you! Fuck you! You know, I hope you
That's a crazy comparison.
Burn it. What the heck is wrong with you people?
You're a Nazi!
Read a
You're
fucking
fucking
book.
Gestapo!
Hey. What did you just say? I can't hear you. I said, get on the street.
To get the guy out of the way is what he said. And old feminism, yeah, where people can sort of, women can do whatever they want, you know, and, you know, not have to have any respect for law and order. Yeah, that's might be part of it.
Founded laws on immigration. Like, it's simple. Like, that's it. Like, we can't argue that.
History of immigration. We do. But again, I don't think you know all of the history of the immigration.
Because our country
and what's
doesn't-
happened.
It's not about the history. It's about the laws. It's not about the history. It's about the laws.
That's all. Exactly. You could also win on the history thing about all the stuff that we try to do to kind of seal the borders and things like that over time, little by little, and everything. We've been trying to add more borders down there, the southern border, because we know what's going on there. But like he says, it's about the laws on the books, federal immigration law. And right now, guess what? You guys are following the law by staying on the sidewalk, for the most part, and listening to the federal guys tell you what to do to be safe and not get arrested. And all they're asking you to do is allow them to enforce the law with people who broke the law.
We are here to enforce the law.
When you go and detain people, show us everyone the judicial warrant, and then we'll be like, okay, show us.
You idiots. You absolute idiot. What's going to happen if he shows someone a judicial warrant out there before he serves it to the person that's going to serve it? What would likely happen if you make that public or show it to a lefty organization? Oh my goodness.
Us an official, legit judicial warrant, and then go ahead.
Absolutely go in if
But
you have
don't
the
Because you know why? It was signed by a judge. It was set there by your government. Therefore, it is legit. Do you understand how the
fucking take people out of their houses for no fucking reason and fucking beat them up.
I'm sorry. I didn't hear you.
Face mask on, that's why.
But you said something about a warrant, right?
Yeah.
they don't even. Oh, it's irritating. Here, Portland homeless situation, maybe Seattle.
Every day I come across animals that desperately need help. There is neglect, there is abuse, there is malnourishment,
Old school, me too.
desperate need for like medical care, and they are not getting it. And it's just really hard to see. And every day I just wish to God I could take these animals home with me, but I can't. And so I'm just going to double down and say, I do not believe most homeless addicts should have the right to have a pet. If you can't take care of yourselves, you should have no right to take care of another living thing. Every day I come across animals that I just wish to God I could take home with me. You know, a lot of neglect, sadly, a lot of abuse, a lot of animals that are just malnourished, not getting the right medical care. You know, again, these are people who are very likely in the middle of their fentanyl addiction, one of the deadliest, most addictive drugs in history. They could barely take care of themselves.
Yeah. They want to take care of a dog or a pet. 23 hours ago.
I'm sitting there in the street. They come up to my car and tell me, you have to leave, you have to leave. Security guards for the building coming into the street, blocking my vehicle and telling me that it's illegal for me to film on a street. The police end up siding with them. Thankfully, the FBI stepped in because we all know that Minneapolis PD and Mayor Fry aren't going to do anything to solve this robbery case. I personally spoke with FBI Director Kash Patel shortly before coming on to do this hit. He has been fantastic throughout this entire thing. They have dedicated full resources, full help to finding the person that robbed me here, because what these people need to realize is that they're not going to be able to get away with literally everything, which is
thinking that they're the government, that they can dictate rules out there. Yeah, not going to happen.
how they think right now. They don't believe that there are any consequences because Mayor Fry, the chief of police, Minneapolis PD, have given them that idea that you're just not going to be prosecuted for this stuff. It's brazen. They did it on camera. They knew they were on camera when they did it. They have no fear, and that's a problem.
What's also say even more alarming is the fact that you actually had the police officers on camera telling you, the victim of a crime, that it was your fault. You needed to be the one that leaves. Nick Sorter, thank you for being out on the ground there for us and trying.
More videos I have here. Quite a few. Let me shrink this down so I can find the Tommy Boy thing that somebody says is live. What's going on today? What was I thinking? Size. Right there. Side screen allows me to scroll up and see Tommy Boy live. Travis Juror's arraignment. Interesting.
Travis Juror is very guilty, and he just assaulted Dyer on the way in here.
He did? Is Geyer live also? No, he's not live.
I can attest Tommy doesn't kidnap women. $1,200 phone. They got me an upgrade. I went from a 15 Pro Max to a 17 Pro Max thanks to that tranny. The tranny's got to learn how to control their emotions.
Just for YouTube, it wanted me to tell you something, guys. Just FYI, this video uses fair use for the purpose of criticism, commentary, satire, news reporting, teaching, education, and research. Just FYI. And while I'm not sure if anything's going to happen on that screen there, and we just want to finish off the news real quick here. I'll just tap in on Tommy once in a while.
And said that Travis assaulted him on the way in here. Thank you, bro. Travis assaulted him on the way in here, so he's reporting it right now.
Oh, nice.
I'm sure he got it on camera too, because I'm sure Geyer was recording. He wanted to get him coming and going.
Did he post
the
it?
jacket is taking all the blood out of his system. They can't control their gender. What makes you think they can control their fucking emotions?
Let's see if Geyer had a video recently here.
Travis is a sociopath. He's a sociopath who likes to attack children online and thinks it's funny.
Oh yeah, here we go. Get the. I'm gonna pause you, Tommy. Actually, I'm just gonna keep you there.
Just watched him assault Geyer. Hopefully they come and arrest.
And go back to the other video that I just had there. I gotta quit doing this. This video here. This is the assault, evidently, of Geyer as Travis Juror, aka Stolen Valor is what his name is. Portland, crazy leftist, always out at the ICE facility, getting people's faces for no reason.
Hey Travis, you here for your court hearing today?
Fuck off. Get the fuck out of my face.
Oh, there's an assault. Travis is here for
Get near my fucking wife, I'll kill you dead. You understand me?
Travis is here for 2 counts of harassment for spitting in my face.
This is the asshole.
You're also harassing us.
I'm not harassing. I'm on public property. I'm a journalist. I can film you. That's also That's also assault. Nope, that was assault. Hey Travis, you here for your?
I don't know. Or replay it. Do you guys consider this assault here? I mean, can't really see anything since the camera's right there or something like that. But is this considered assault in your guys' minds?
Court hearing today?
Fuck off. Get the fuck out of my face.
Oh.
I'm guessing he hit his hand away or something like that. I'm guessing that's what happened there.
There's an assault. Travis is here for 2.
Get near my fucking wife.
Here's a crazy person. Here's Tommy Boy again here.
There was an ICE shooting today. Yeah, my hoodie's dope. It's just a shirt over my hoodie.
Anyway, let's go back to the news here, if you don't mind, guys. I want to finish up the news. I was like, had all these bookmarks for the longest time. Like, I'm almost done with them. Usually what I do is just save these sort of things out there. Ooh, when was this put 1 hour ago? I think we already saw that one. I might save it though. Bookmarks. There you go. Not that one. I'll save that one for later.
Jorge Ventura with the Daily Caller. Earlier today, Brooklyn Park police chief says that his department is receiving endless of calls from American citizens saying that their civil rights are being violated by federal agents. And the police chief also went on to say that some of his off-duty officers are also being asked for their...
On the 2 officers, yesterday, one was released from the hospital doing okay, but still injured. The other one, as of yesterday, was still in there. And after this video, I'll see if I can find it, see if Geyer got any latest news on that.
Immigration status, and one officer was boxing. That's according to the police chief. I just wanted if you had a response for the Brooklyn Park police chief.
Sure. Again, our border agents, ICE officers, and those allied federal law enforcement agencies are out there conducting timely immigration.
I can't hear it. I don't think you guys can either. Here's the guy that went into the church or whatever. I wanted to see what this idiot had to say.
To attack people that disagree with them. I mean, what we're seeing around this country is they're using their political influence to attack people that disagree with them.
Like you did when you went into the church and attacked them during their time there. Didn't physically attack them, but attacked them with words and abusive language. Not that abusive language is against the law, but you going in there and disrupting them is against the FACE Act. Go ahead.
They're going to come at me with charges, and I'm not scared of that. There's no base for these charges. I did not commit any.
There's no base for the charges, but there's a face for the charges.
Block them from, their service. They welcomed us in. They never asked us to leave. The police never came in and removed us. So we didn't stop their service. In fact, people were still praying the entire time. The music was still playing the entire time. So, Pam Bondi, you want to come and arrest me? You want to come and give me charges? So be it. And for all the people giving me death threats, threatening my life, kill me. Go ahead, kill me. Because you know what? As Fred Hampton said, you can kill the revolutionary, but you can't kill the revolution.
Paid activists.
filming. Keep filming. Wood.
I don't know what that process. Blah 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 blah. One at a time, guys. One at a time. I already saw that one. Don Lemon.
That's used. I think it's interesting just because Nikki has been, over the last couple of months, made it clear that she is now publicly supporting, and I think maybe she has all along, but now publicly making known her support for the Trump administration and even the MAGA movement. The choice of words that she used to go after you, I'm not surprised she went after you.
Homophobic. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think you have to black it out. You should show it to people. She called me Don, sea sucker lemon is disgusting. Look, this is what I'll say to Nicki Minaj. I normally don't respond to things like this, but F it. I'm going to do it this time. I think Nicki Minaj has made it very clear how she feels about African Americans in this country.
What nationality is Nicki Minaj, guys? What nationality is Nicki Minaj?
I don't think she's one of them, obviously. And she should, under Trump's rules, she should be deported because I don't think, reportedly, that she is a legal citizen here. She is undocumented. And so she has shown her disdain for African Americans. So why are you so...
You do know that Trump has a thing where you pay $1 million or $5 million and you can kind of get a visa if you're adding value to the country. And I think... wanting Christians not to die and using her voice to help make that happen is adding value to the United States. I disagree with some of her other kind of music and things like that, but if she pays that visa thing at that point there, she's probably going to be documented if she's not already.
Supporting her, why are you buying her records? She's also supporting, I have lots of gay friends who love Nicki Minaj. Why are you supporting this homophobic, bigoted, ignorant woman? You should not be supporting her. Nicki Minaj, this is clearly out of her depth. She doesn't understand politics. She doesn't understand journalism. And I'm not surprised that she is weighing in on something that...
Yeah. He's like, go after somebody who's undocumented now that didn't do any crimes or anything like that. But, wants to send people after her because she disagrees with him. Interesting.
Is beyond her capacity. What I will say to her is, because she put a doll, I think she put the Chucky doll in there. A better symbol that should have been represented in that picture is a pick-me doll, because Nicki Minaj is a pick-me. She will do anything that is expedient for her politically. And again, she's ignorant. She doesn't know what she's talking about. She's always weighing in on things that she doesn't know about. Nicki Minaj should just sit the fuck down. And by the way, isn't she married to an alleged pedophile? And she has the nerve to say something disparaging about and something homophobic. I'm pretty sure that maybe that's part of the reason that she is cozying up to the Trump administration for some sort of leniency for her family members. And it's just very transparent. So Nicki Minaj, F off, stop being a homophobic bigot, and get a life and some brains.
Back at you. Let you guys watch some of this stuff that happened earlier today. See if I can find another feed or no, I was going to give you this other thing here. Geyer Digital did find out that, let's see, did he post this? Yes. David Medina actually posted this recently here 3 hours ago.
And police chief came out and made statements. I'm going to give you my comments on all of that now officially as a gubernatorial. I appreciate all of you being with me. And I'm running for governor for all of Oregonians. But guess what? A political elite. We're going up, neighbor. I'm your friend. And so the official screenshot from the Portland police. After he shot 2 Portland police officers who are they're saying they're going to make it. And thank God, man, let's be praying for those. Let's be praying for those officers. They are brave. I mean, I know Portland police officers. I have a bunch that support me and my work. I don't know if they're going to openly support my campaign, but we'll see. Maybe they will. I think they should. Let's allow you guys to do your jobs again. Let's allow Portland police officers. Let's respect the rule of law again. Okay. But last night there was. Hold on one sec, John. Don't touch that. Don't touch that. Don't do that in the middle of it because it's all sized up. This doesn't need to be zoomed in too much. But 2 Portland police officers last night. A man is wanted after Portland Police Bureau says he shot 2 officers northeast Portland on Monday night just before 8:30 p.m. And the officers were rushed to the hospital. Our guy, Geyer Digital, go follow him. This guy, the Lord is doing something in this guy's life right here. He's doing some great groundwork. He was on the scene last night. This is what it looks like
right now. Here on the. We saw that.
Tried to run over federal agents. And this guy came out, Bob Day, which I've been told is a great Christian man. Listen, I'm all for giving people second chances and listening to people. I hope me and Bob Day can have a discussion now that I'm a gubernatorial candidate. I hope we can have a discussion. Because when you shed a tear for Tren de Aragua gang members and you apologize to the Latino community and you don't apologize to Oregon citizens for the government allowing those people to run free, illegal aliens to run free, criminal aliens, criminal gang members.
What the current events here? Current events. Come on.
Department that he is his hands are tied, but he chooses for them to be tied in some instances, in my opinion. When he came.
Anyway, from what I understand, that's David Medina on YouTube. Give him a follow over there. But I think they're doing okay though. As far as that other stuff goes, let's see. Maybe watch that some other time. That was a recap of what was going on today. The next order put up from a lot of Cam Higby's footage, and I don't see Cam Higby up live yet. Oh yes, we'll go back to Tommy Boy here in a second if you want to. What was I gonna check and see if there's any late breaking news here? There's gonna be another protest here. When's this? Ocean Block put this up 23 minutes ago. Portland activists are calling for a Friday night rally at the Battleship Oregon Memorial in solidarity with Minneapolis, framing the event as ICE out for good. The rally reflects how local street politics continue to connect to national flashpoints around ICE. 6 p.m. Friday. Tune in to Tommy Boy that day. We saw that. They do look alike, don't they? Long lost son or something. I don't care about that. Ooh.
Most entirely uninhabited and undeveloped territory, sitting undefended in a key strategic location between the United States, Russia, and China. That's exactly where it is, right smack in the middle. Wasn't important nearly when we gave it back. When we gave it back, it wasn't the same as it is now. It's not important for any other reason, everyone talks about the minerals. There's so many places. There's no rare earth, no such thing as rare earth. There's rare processing, but there's so much rare earth. And to get to this rare earth, you got to go through hundreds of feet of ice. That's not the reason we need it. We need it for strategic national security and international security. This enormous unsecured island is actually part of North America, on the northern frontier of the Western Hemisphere. That's our territory. It is therefore a core national security interest of the United States of America. And in fact, it's been our policy for hundreds of years to prevent outside threats from entering our hemisphere. And we've done it very successfully. We've never been stronger than we are now. That's why American presidents have sought to purchase Greenland for nearly 2 centuries. For 2 centuries, they've been trying to do it. They should have kept it after World War II, but they had a different president. That's all right. People think differently. Much more necessary now than it was at that time, however. In 2019, Denmark said that they would spend over $200 million to strengthen Greenland's defenses. But as you know, they spent less than 1% of that amount. 1%. There's no sign of Denmark there.
Diaper diplomacy, they call it. I just thought that was funny. Julian Michaels. Not a whole lot else going on there. I'm trying to see if there's is Ed Deal going to run for governor? Take our state back. Looks like somebody else has entered the race. More of a bureaucrat than he is a Republican, in my opinion. It's a good way to watch the speeches, isn't it? It's like things that more entertaining that way. I mean, Trump does his best to keep it little jokes here and there, but boy. Moments ago, President Trump, after announcing a framework for a future deal in Greenland, how do you do the deal? It's a great deal for everybody.
I think it's a very good deal. Mr. President, how did you do the deal? Come and tell us how you did the deal, sir.
It's a good deal, fair deal for everybody. I think it's a very good deal.
Can you give us more details about the deal? The deal?
No, it's a great deal for everybody.
Will there be an Will there be an acquisition?
No, I think they're going to be very happy. It's a great deal for everybody.
How did you do the deal, sir? Could you explain it to us? Could you come and give us a word? The world wants to know how you did the deal, sir.
It'll be explained, but it's a really good deal for everybody.
Do you still plan to acquire Greenland?
Really good.
Is it a win for America? Are the tariffs off the table completely now, sir? Can the people of the UK rest assured the deal's gone?
Based on the fact that it looks like we have the concept of a deal.
The concept of a deal. Now these lefties like the concept of a deal. Remember when they didn't like concepts and things like that before? Now they like the concept. It saved them a lot of money in Europe with this concept of a deal here. Interesting. I think another one here.
They are concentrated in the most southern part of Greenland. Just minimal mining operations at this point. There's two big fields. One is called Kvianefeld. The other one is Tanbreeze. The largest shareholder in the Kvianefeld mining operation is China. And Tanbreeze, the U.S. State Department, was doing its best. And I think they succeeded in convincing the Tanbreeze Mining Company not to sell to China. But clearly there's a competition between elements that President Trump really wants to get a hold of.
State Department. Baron Trump. That's not. It's just
they are
account. Yeah. Not much going on there. Looks like they have some more stuff coming up later.
What do I have to say?
Can you understand why they're angry?
I don't understand any of this because I'm a simple man. I'm a simple man who loves the Lord and is a good father. This is what we look forward to, is coming, being with our family and praising Jesus, and that's not something that we have to run away from. So this is kind of a bad day for us. But we're going to heaven, so that's the best news we got.
Do you understand that some of these folks feel voiceless?
I don't understand because right now I'm so upset. Right now I don't really have I'm thirsty and I can't think very clearly. So what I want to do is just say we love you. My son and I love you guys, and that's.
I'm a journalist. They're activists.
The simplest thing we can say is that we love you guys.
What do you mean, you guys?
Well, whoever's here in this house.
Okay.
We don't distinguish.
My goodness. Love is so much in this black and white kind of thing. Either you're for us or against us. It's like, no. There's a lot of in between. There's people that love everybody and everything. They just think certain things should happen in a certain way.
English between Christian and non-Christian. We love everyone, and we want everyone to come to heaven.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. We want folks to go to heaven. And if we need to talk about these things, then this isn't the time for that, really.
But don't you think until we go to heaven, or if you believe in that there should be some sort of peace here on earth, and that people should have agency, and we.
Yeah, they should have agency in the country where they're from. Earth and everything has agency. Heaven has agency and everything. You see this? There's one way you get to heaven. Pretty much. You have to be vetted before you get to heaven. Basically. You understand that? You don't just get a free ride. I did good works. I was a reporter, so I should get a free trip to heaven. No. You got to be vetted to get to heaven.
Shouldn't be beating people up off the street, and we should be abiding by the Constitution.
I think that's just a little bit loaded for me right now. What you're doing?
Why so?
Well, I don't want to interview right now. I don't want to interview. I just want to tell you guys I love you. I don't need to interview right now because I want to be with my son. It's Sunday. It's time to rest. and for renewal, I would like to answer your question. I just can't right now.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
Not much there, not much there. I'll do one more refresh, see if there's any late breaking news. And I've been on for 2.5 hours here so far. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Oh, did we already watch this one? Different one? I think I already saw that one before. Oh, Tommy Boy, is he still alive? Sorry about that. Not much else happening out there. What was there? Somebody said there's a Tommy Boy feed. What was this Tommy Boy thing? I just missed it a second ago. No, I think it's his live feed. All right, guys and girls, I can't think of anything else to entertain you with right now, so I'll do it with some music, okay? Let's finish this music song here. I am not a grifter, though, guys. This song is about grifting, but I'm not a grifter. It's just a song. I'm not grifting by when I play the song.
Promises stick like a web of glue, but it's gone by the morning, nothing left for you. It's the echo in a hollow hall. The phone that rings with no one to call. Is it wrong? Is it right? Or just a trick of the light? The anthem plays as he takes his flight. Is it wrong? Is it right? Or just a trick of the light? The anthem plays as he takes his flight.
Latifah wrote this, not me.
Cashing in on the fallout glow. Where the river bends, that's where he'll go. A paper trail to a throne of sand, built by the work of another man. Grip the sky, grip the ground. Turn the silence into sound. Mr. Bill don't need no crown, just a game and a hustle round and round. Trickle in oil on a ring-soaked street. Words like fire that you can't unbeat. He's the shadow dancing in the light. The fine print you missed in the dead of night. Promises stick like a web of glue, but it's gone by the morning, nothing left for you. He's the echo in a hollow hall. The phone that rings with no one to call. Is it wrong, is it right, or just a trick of the light? The anthem plays as he takes his flight. Is it wrong, is it right, or just a trick of the light? The anthem plays as he takes his flight.
Is it wrong, is it right, or just a trick of the light? The anthem plays as he takes his flight.
Another song for you here. If we kind of see Antifa behavior out here, we'll give them a little bit of music for you.
Just an idea, they scream in the dark. But ideas don't throw fists or leave their mark. Shadows on corners, they lurk and they plot. Tell me who's free when the truth's forgot. Just an idea, they say. While the streets burn away, who's the villain in this play? Just an idea, they say. Proud hands tied while whispers grow loud. The flags wave high, but the sky's full.
You guys can educate Audrey if you want to about the reason why there were needed to have 2 million jobs be replaced back then. You can feel free to educate, about COVID and all the jobs that were lost during COVID. Like, was it 11 million? Something like that, and then, good that Biden brought back 4 million of those 11 million. That's really good that he did that. That's good, a good job there of 4 million out of 11, maybe 5 million. Good job, Biden, bringing up, all those jobs that he helps kind of eliminate. Great job. Simple, ridiculous. Use your brain. Please use your brain. Let's back to the music.
Tell me who's the cold when the truth's on trial. Tell me who's the fraud with that crooked smile. They spin the wheel of lies while smoke and fire fill the sky. Just an idea, they say, while the streets burn away. Who's the villain in this play? Just an idea, they say. Max on faces, no names, no trace. The game's been rigged, it's a crooked race. The banners wave, but the meaning's gone. Who's the enemy when the fight feels wrong? Just an idea, they say. Just an idea, they say. Just an idea, they say. While the streets run away. Who's the villain in this play? Just an idea, they say.
There we go. Review. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Anyway, you gotta see that video there that I got there. You didn't really need the audio of what was going on there. Trump got rid of federal jobs that were not needed. Exactly. I was just looking at federal jobs created in 2022. 299,000 total government jobs added back then. The Bureau of Labor Statistics at that point there. Federal workforce increased by about quite a few. Total government growth, 299,000 jobs. Yep. Yeah, Google just covering Biden's butt with some of those stats. I don't know what they were doing at that point. About 300,000 United States federal civil service layoffs have been announced by the second Trump administration. They put 3,000 in 2022, and he took 300,000 out in 2025. Interesting. All right, guys. I think we're done for the day there. Let me see if there's anything else worth looking at over there. Diaper diplomacy. We already saw that. No late breaking news there that I can see. Tommy Boy 41 minutes ago. Just the video that he did. 3 hours ago. No, nothing new there. Trending. Hampton. Songwriters Hall of Fame. Cuomo. I don't care. ICE commander harassed amid court win of enforcement tactics. Jeffries calls for ICE protocols at churches. ICE protocols for what the heck? On MSNBC's, I'll just read it. Morning Joe, House Democrat leader Jeffries called for ICE to adopt use of force standards and protocols for sensitive locations like houses of worship, schools, and hospitals. Okay, so let me see. ICE can't go into churches, but protesters can go into churches. Make it make sense here. Schools and hospitals amid debates over a DHS funding bill. Critics highlighted a January 19th incident at City's Church. Minnesota, where anti-ICE protesters disrupted a service, blocked exits, and confronted Pastor David Hess. prompting a DOJ investigation under the FACE Act. No recent raids on churches were reported. Interesting, but there was a protest thing at a church, leading to accusations of hypocrisy as the bill nears a vote with shutdown risks by January 30th. Interesting. Do I want to listen to it? I don't really want to listen to it.
Houses of worship, hospitals, and schools. That's common sense. That relates to protocols that exist for every other law enforcement agency in the country. ICE should have a use of force standard. None currently exists. That's common sense.
Let me do a little Google search here. The use of force standard. Yes, ICE has specific use of force standards requiring agents to use reasonable and necessary force, prioritizing de-escalation, and only using minimal level needed to gain control or protect against imminent threats, guided by the Constitution, federal law, and DHS policies, with deadly force only allowed in extreme self-defense scenarios. And they give you a whole bunch of other sort of things related to that legal framework. ICE's authority and use of force guidelines stem from the U.S. Constitution, federal laws like 8 CFR 287.8 and Department of Homeland Security policies, and ensuring agents operate within legal boundaries. So you just lied on national television, buddy. Thank you. Anyway, I think that's enough for now. Thank you guys for hanging out, watching and chilling, blocking entrances. Yeah, it's not a good thing. Yeah. Did he? Oh, that's cool. Is that the same guy that does the show with Rob at night? Is that the same guy that does that show with Rob Scott? I think it probably is the same guy. I know he does a lot of stuff like that. Check out Rob Knorr over there on YouTube also while you're at it, guys and girls. Good guy, good debater guy over there. See if there's anything else going on in the world of YouTube real quick. MDG Gaming. Not a whole lot going on in the world of the Panelverse that Scott and Abe are from. But as we'll send you guys over to MDG Gaming or Jeff Mack, I guess. That's the only things I can see. I'm sure as soon as I quit or whatever, BCP and Cam Higby will come right back, right? We'll see what happens, though. YouTube Studio. Is done with the music. Oh, thanks for a few new subscriptions out there, guys. I appreciate it. I'm at 4,376. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, if 4 of you guys want to hit it that haven't hit it already, that would mean I would hit 4,380. Just different number. Alrighty, let's click on that one over there. This one here. Sounds like MDG Gaming would be a good way to go for you, unless you want more news or something like that. MDG Gaming usually shows live streams and things like that. No Portland Andy on right now that I can see anyway. Hit that button, hit this button. Ooh, I had 55 likes. Thank you guys for the 55 likes out there. Much appreciated. Redirect that. Click on this button here. Minneapolis. You might have some Minneapolis feeds of stuff going on in Minneapolis right now. We'll send you over that way there, but Jeff Mack is also a good choice to go to if you wanted to watch Jeff Mack as well. Let's show that one. Save that. Let's go see what he's doing over there for the heck of it, just to show you where you're going here. If you stick with the channel here, MDG Gaming is.
With all the respect to Miss Reed and to her family.
He's
covering some sort of a court case of some sort.
Felony indictment.
Not sure what the court case is, but it might be interesting for you guys to watch that.
No fixing these two. Maybe they could join Will's.
But anyway, check that out over there on MDG Gaming. When I end the stream or whatever, click the Go Now button at the top of the chat, It'll send you over to MDG. Tell him Mr. Bill says hello and that his hair is looking better today. I don't know. And to watch out for Mr. Bill's curbs also. Yeah, check out Mr. Bill's curbs out there. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and all the like buttons and all that stuff. I'll be back on later today or whatever if things go crazy or something like that. Even if things don't go crazy, I'll probably be on later, but it's time to get some food and do some stuff. Alrighty then, guys and girls. How long have I been on? 2 hours and 45 minutes. That's cool. Mr. Bill here says goodbye too. Said bye. All right. Tell MDG Gaming I said hi. Thank you guys. God bless. So everybody say goodbye. Goodbye, John Boy. Goodbye, John Boy. Goodbye, Mary Sue and all the other Waltons and all that stuff, right? Anyway, I know there wasn't a Mary Sue in the Waltons. I'll give you a 30-second outro for the heck of it. That'll give you time to say all your goodbyes.